Okay, so in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to combine the get angle example from the MPU6050 Lite library with the tethered bicopter demo that we had done earlier. The code is all pretty straightforward. If you follow along with the other two, you're good to go here. One thing though, I put motor speed at default of 185 to begin with. And then we go down to our setup. And we have the same thing where we're going to go ahead and wire begin. We've got a byte status. I mean, you can read it. There's no need for me to read it to you. But we've got to make sure that we hold, a reminder, we got to hold the gyroscope still while it's being calculated. But here you see that what I've done is I've mounted this upside down. At least I think it's upside down. And so I had to uncomment this line. And then we get a message done. Now I'm delaying 3,000 milliseconds here, 3 seconds, because I want to give myself time to move. I got a little battery with some double-sided tape that I'm using to hold underneath the prop just during the calibration process. And then I'm going to go down here, and I've got my pin modes are all the same. Set my motor speed. In my loop, I've got some things I commented out, only because I'm saying this is a combination of the two programs, so I just thought it was clear to leave it in there and just comment it out. In the motor speed, I'm going to declare an X angle variable as an integer, initialize it to 0. I'm going to do an MPU update. That X angle, I'm going to retrieve the value from get angle X, cast it to an integer. Then I'm just going to print it out to the serial monitor. Here, I'm not trying to be too exact with the auto leveling here. So if the X angle is greater than 10, then what I want to do is I want to decrease the motor speed. I'm only decreasing the motor speed for motor 1, which in the video will be the motor closest to the camera. But I don't want to go any less than 75. And then same with the other one. Now the else if it's less than -10, I'm going to increase the motor speed, but I want to make sure that it's less than 255. Then I just do my analog right, and we are good to go. So let me go ahead and bring up the serial monitor here before I load the program. Let me go to serial monitor. Oh, I've got to plug in. Let me plug it in here. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to plug it in. Let me go ahead and set up my camera on my phone here. I'm using my phone and just trying to sync everything as we go, which isn't always the greatest, but it works well enough. And let me get the video in here. So I'm going to start the video. You see it going, but I'm going to go ahead and reload this so you can see a clean serial monitor window with it. So let me bring that up. Okay, it's uploading. Let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and start the video. Now you see on the screen, the offsets do not move. It's done, so I'm going to move my little battery thing out. And you can see the X angle up here. Now, really what you want to do, look and listen, and you'll hear the motor kind of fluctuate. And it's really kind of, in fact, you know what I'm doing? Let me move the camera around just a bit here so you can see it from the front. And you can see that's leveled off pretty well from this. So, it seems to be working okay. And you can hear the motor speeds will vary and it will stay level. It might seem a little unlevel because I'm holding it. I'm holding the stand. That's pretty much it for this. Like I say, it's really cool because what we're going to do, we're going to use an MPU6050 gyroscope and accelerometer when we get to our quadcopter. So that's really it for this video.